Oh, hi. Good to see you there. My name is Andrew Coates, and this is Behind the Mic, a small segment that we have here going on at Quest Community Vibrations where we talk in depth about what we did today on the radio behind the mic. I'm Andrew, and as you can see, I'm going solo today, unless you guys want to pretend there's someone here. That's fine. Do whatever you want. But I'm going solo today. So, this was a really good episode in particular, and I really liked it for a couple of reasons. The first one definitely has to be the variety of music. We played some Curtis Mayfield today, an artist who I'm not personally familiar with, actually. Mr. Bay filled me in. I've heard the name before, definitely, Curtis Mayfield, and his music did bring me back to around his era of music that I am familiar with. And it was very soothing. He has a great voice. I'm definitely check him out. I recommend. And also, we talked about Muhammad Ali's unfortunate death, June 3rd, 2016. It's pretty unfortunate, though. He was a great boxer, fantastic guy of his time, best heavyweight champion of the world. We won't forget you, man.
The greatest.
The greatest. And I did my segment on Listerine and how their ad campaigns of the 1920s that exploited human fears of isolation, social awkwardness, and being a social outcast, how they boosted them up to the mega company that we know today. And it's pretty amazing to think back how almost a century ago, things like that were actually happening, where people were being just completely fooled by news and media, and how businesses were able to get away with things like that. There's actually a lot of examples, especially in the 1920s, and I find it, I'm content with where I am, how I'm born in the 20th century, right in 2000. I have the internet at my disposal. I have all this technology and information that I can bring up at the touch of a button. And I feel happy that I live in this time instead of back then, or something like that could happen.
Be careful.
Be very careful.
I made a statement. We were talking, without the camera about second chances. Could you share that with the audience as best you can?
Sure. Mr. Bay just read me a very interesting article off of Facebook. It said, explain to me how we should be given a second chance if we never got a first one. And when he told me that, I was lost. I thought, is this another one of your jokes again? But no, this is serious. The way I interpret it is, it's pretty much straightforward. You really can't be something that you never were to begin with. Like, I can't say I'm a doctor. I never was a doctor. I never was a lawyer. I can't say I'm a girl. I'm not a girl. So I see it as straightforward. Yeah, you can't be something that you never were. We can't be given a second chance unless we have a first one. And should I tell them what it means?
Yeah, please.
So what it means is that African American history in America has never been, I suppose, ideal. It's never been an ideal way of living, being a black person in America. And we see that a lot throughout history, obviously, with slavery, civil rights, segregation. Being a black person in America has never had any birthright ideal benefits. So
it's been a struggle.
It's always been a very tough struggle, even to this day. Even though we did come far, it's still a problem, a big problem.
Still got a long way to go.
Yes.
Well, and this is not, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is not a plea for somebody to feel sorry either. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Andrew. Finish your point.
It's not a plea. So it's never been ideal. So when, just in context, the white people, when they say that they want to give us a second chance, an opportunity at a better life, how can they say that if we've never been given a first chance? this isn't a second chance. It's never been easy to be a black person in America.
Right. Because all the successes and the advantages that we've achieved in this country, we've done in spite of. And we will continue. And I just like to say, move! Get out the way! Get out the way! You know? So anyway, I'm sorry.
No, I think that's about it.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you wrap this.
Yes, thank you for listening Behind the Mic. Tune in on Saturday, every Saturday, Quest Community Vibrations, 9:30 to 10 o'clock, channel 89.5 FM. You'll be listening to great stuff, and we also always post these up every Saturday after the show is over. Thank you for watching Behind the Mic.